Well, as the U.S. continues to experience an economic crisis due to coronavirus, Ken Rusk, the author of Blue Collar Cash, says that those considering blue-collar vocations are primed to make big financial gains if they take advantage of the situation. One America's Christina Bobb has more from Washington.
All right, joining me from Toledo, Ohio, Ken Rusk, a blue-collar entrepreneur and author of Blue Collar Cash, a book soon to come out. So there's a lot of people that are in a position where they're going to have to change jobs or looking for new jobs. Can you tell us a little bit about the blue-collar field?
Well, I think one of the things that most people don't realize is how much of a supply and demand imbalance we have towards blue-collar careers. There are so many people that are headed towards the college path, and that's fine, but there's also a lot of lucrative opportunities there for someone who's willing to work with their hands.
And what should people be considering? So maybe you have folks that either went to college or now that colleges are virtual or not in the same position as they were before. What should they be looking at when they're considering a blue-collar career?
Well, when you think about it, things like carpentry and plumbing and electricians and welding, alternative sources of energy, these are all fields that are growing rapidly for two reasons. Number one, there's a lot of demand for those particular goods and services right now, but also you have a whole lot of people that are retiring in those fields and not enough people backfilling those jobs. So if you think about supply and demand the way it works, if its supply is very low and the demand is high, well, that's where the most money goes. And so that's where some of the most lucrative paths can occur.
And how has COVID affected that? People's lives have been upended recently. What do you see happening in the near future for blue-collar careers?
Well, I see two things. Number one, if you're in a white-collar job and you're sitting behind a desk and you know that that's just not your passion, you'd rather do something with your hands, there's never been a better opportunity to be able to leave that position and go find work in a blue-collar career to get what you really want done.
And just before we started chatting, you were telling me about the difference between plumbers and doctors. Can you tell me that again, please?
Well, one of the benefits of this supply and demand issue that we've had is now you've got blue-collar workers like plumbers, carpenters, electricians. You know, they're making money. They're making six-figure salaries now. In some cases, they're making as much money as doctors and lawyers. So you can see what happens when a pendulum swing gets way too far one way or another and creates such an imbalance. It creates an awesome opportunity for someone who's thinking about one of those careers.
All right, Ken Rusk, author of Blue Collar Cash, thank you so much for joining.
Great to be with you. Thanks for having me.
All right, I'm Christina Bobb for One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.